Well, our next speaker, I'm so delighted. I've already been chatting to her and her amazing little boy, Adam, who I'm sure she's going to talk about a lot. She's from Galway. Her name is Jessica Tier, and she is so selfless. She is so courageous. And she's going to tell you her amazing story and about, as I said, her amazing little boy, Adam. It's great to have Jessica here with us today. Please give her a warm welcome.
It's nice to be here today. I would just like to apologize about my voice. I did lose it during the week. I'm just here to talk about my story of how I became pregnant at 18. I got into the car and left all 3 tests on the dashboard. I've never been so nervous in my whole entire life. It felt like the whole world had slowed down, but yet my mind raced a million miles a second. My boyfriend kept asking me to look at them, but I didn't want to. Because looking at those tests meant I would either find out it was a false alarm or that I was going to be a mum. I really slowly flipped all 3 tests over and saw the 2 positive lines, and I just burst out crying. I felt so sick and worried about how I was going to cope being such a young mum. But who was I to deny my boyfriend his child? Who was I to deny if my baby could come into this world or not because it wasn't a convenient time for me? The whole drive home, all I could think about was how was I going to tell everyone? I had no job, no income, and I had just been accepted to college to do nursing. There was a lot of drama in my family around my pregnancy, which I found really difficult to deal with, but in the end, they were all so supportive. I didn't enjoy my pregnancy. I would cringe when someone touched my belly or said the word baby because it just reminded me that within a few short months, I was going to be a mum myself. When I went into labor, my emotions were all over the place. But after 4 hours of intense labor, he was here. I had been so scared that when he would be born, that I would feel absolutely nothing. But the second that he was put on my chest, a wave of love just washed over me. I was this tiny baby's mum. I was the person that would love and protect him for the rest of his life. He was mine. I took to motherhood very quickly. I was so proud of him and loved showing him off. He was just perfect. We named him Adam, and he is now 5 years old, and I wouldn't trade him for the world, even though he is a handful. I can't go out as much or do as much people do my age, but I don't feel like I'm missing out. I'm just on a different path to other people my age. I don't promote teen pregnancy, but I'm here to say if you find yourself in that situation, you will be okay. Your world won't stop turning. Motherhood is hard no matter what age you start. I'm sick of seeing my situation as a way to push/excuse abortion. I'm no less a mother than anybody else, and it kills me to think that babies like my son are aborted because the mother is young and feels like that is her only choice. I have heard that the state My Options Unplanned Pregnancy Helpline has been advising women to contact them to book their first appointment with an abortion-providing doctor, even when the women indicate that they haven't even made up their minds if they want an abortion. How can the state stand over such reckless advice? It makes me very sad to think that there are women who find themselves in situations similar to mine who end up having abortions all because the state-run My Option service didn't meet their needs or tell them about the supports and options other than abortion that are available. Women and their unborn babies deserve better. There needs to be a total overhaul of how state-funded counselling in the areas of unplanned pregnancy operates. It has been the most amazing time of my life having Adam. He is growing up so fast, and it feels like yesterday he was my tiny newborn, and now he's this cheeky little monkey who never fails to put a smile on my face. He has just started school, and I couldn't be more proud to be Adam's mum. My son is my everything, and I can't wait to see him walk down the aisle as my little page boy in November when me and his dad get married. Thanks for listening.